Aquarians, tell me honestly, do you know the feeling when a family dinner turns into walking on a knife's edge? When one awkward word, one careless phrase, and now sparks are flying, the atmosphere is heating up, and you feel how the fragile world of family relations threatens to shatter. You, as representatives of the most freedom-loving and independent sign of the zodiac, often find themselves misunderstood by their loved ones. Your desire for innovation, thirst for change and rejection of outdated dogmas can be perceived by conservative relatives as a challenge, rebellion, and sometimes even as disrespect for traditions and family values. And, alas, on October 27, 2024, the stars are adding fuel to the fire. The 10th square of Mars and Uranus creates an explosive backdrop, provoking impulsiveness, harshness in judgment and intolerance to other people's opinions. On this day, your relationship with relatives will turn into a real minefield, where every step must be taken with extreme caution. On October 27, 2024, the sky will be illuminated by a tense aspect square Mars and Uranus. Mars, the planet of energy and action, collides with Uranus, the planet of rebellion and change, creating an atmosphere of unpredictability and tension. This astrological opposition is like a spark falling on a powder keg, emotions run high, patience is exhausted, and the slightest misunderstanding can provoke a violent reaction. Influence on the emotional sphere. The square of Mars and Uranus affects Aquarians, strengthening their already pronounced independence and desire for freedom. You may feel irritable, impatient, and prone to impulsive behavior. Your words may take on a sharp, sarcastic form that will easily hurt the feelings of loved ones. Be especially attentive to your emotions and try to control their manifestations. Remember that words spoken in a fit of anger can cause deep wounds and leave an unpleasant residue in relations with relatives for a long time. Risk zones, in relations with relatives. On this day, especially dangerous topics for discussion with relatives can be politics and public issues. Different views on these topics can lead to fierce arguments and mutual accusations. Financial matters. Any conversations related to money can cause tension and distrust. Future plans. If your ideas about the future are at odds with your in-laws' expectations, this can be a cause for conflict. Tips for avoiding conflict situations. Show patience and leniency. Remember that your relatives may have different views and beliefs. Avoid sharp edges in conversations. Try to express your opinion calmly and reasonably, without getting personal. Do not impose your point of view. Respect the right of loved ones to their own opinion, even if it differs from yours. If you feel that the conversation is starting to get out of control, it is better to politely interrupt it and return to the discussion later, when emotions settle down. Recommendations for Aquarians. October 27th is a day when it's important to channel your energy into a peaceful direction and preserve your inner harmony. Here are some tips to help you live this day as calmly and positively as possible. Practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Meditation, yoga, deep breathing, all of these will help you de-stress and calm your mind. Make time for yourself, take up a favorite hobby. Reading, drawing, walking in the fresh air, any activity that brings you pleasure will help distract you from negative emotions. Avoid serious conversations with relatives. Postpone the discussion of important issues to another day, when the atmosphere will be more favorable. Channel your energy into creativity and self-development. Mars and Uranus in square can give you a powerful impetus for new endeavors. Use this energy to create, make, learn and grow. Remember that even on the busiest days, the stars give us opportunities for growth and development. Be mindful of yourself and your loved ones, and you will be able to overcome any challenges with dignity and wisdom. The power of positive thinking. How a positive attitude will help Aquarians on October 27th. Although the square of Mars and Uranus creates a tense backdrop, it's important to remember that an astrological forecast is a warning, not a judgment. The stars tell us about possible difficulties, but do not deprive us of free will and the ability to influence our own destiny. It is in such difficult days it is especially important to show strength of mind, positive attitude and faith in the best. How positive thinking will help Aquarians on October 27th. Reduce stress and tension levels. When we focus on positive thoughts and emotions, our bodies produce endorphins, happy hormones that help us cope with stress and improve our mood. Help you avoid conflict. If you have a positive attitude, it will be easier to be patient and lenient with loved ones, avoid sharp edges in conversations and do not give in to provocations. Will allow you to see the possibilities in the difficulties. Even in the most difficult situation there are always positive aspects. Positive thinking will help you focus on them and find a way out of any situation. Will attract positive events into your life. According to the law of attraction, we attract into our lives what we think about. If you think about good things, then the events in your life will be favorable. How to develop positive thinking. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to think about what you are grateful for in life. It can be something big or small, it's important to just focus on the positives. Replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts. When you notice yourself thinking about something bad, stop and consciously replace that thought with a positive one. For example, instead of thinking, I will fail at this task, think, I will find a way to solve this problem. Surround yourself with positive people. Socializing with positive people is energizing and inspiring. Try to avoid associating with negative people who complain and criticize all the time. Do something you enjoy. When we do things we love, we experience positive emotions and feel happy. Make time for your hobbies and pastimes. Believe in yourself and your strength. Positive mood will help you to cope with any difficulties and live October 27th in the most harmonious and positive way. Dear Aquarians, remember that the stars only tell us the way, but do not determine our fate. Astrological forecast is not a verdict, but a warning, a map of the area, which helps us to navigate the journey of life. October 27th is indeed a challenging day, but it doesn't have to be a day of conflicts and quarrels. Use the information from this horoscope as a tool to help you live this day as harmoniously as possible, keeping peace and tranquility in the family. Even on the most difficult days, it is important to remember to love and respect your loved ones. Your relatives are your support, people who will always be there for you, no matter what. Show them patience, leniency, and understanding, and you will be able to overcome any difficulties together. We are sure that you, Aquarians, with your wisdom, fortitude and ability to self-development, will cope with any trials that will prepare you this day. Be conscious, attentive to yourself and your loved ones, and let October 27th become for you a day of spiritual growth and strengthening of family ties. Let the stars illuminate your path, and let love and harmony reign in your home. Dear Aquarians, October 27th is a day that requires special wisdom and endurance from you. The stars warn of possible storms in the sphere of relations with loved ones, but remember, even the strongest storm sooner or later subsides, giving way to sunshine. Don't let the intense aspects of Mars and Uranus overpower your mind and feelings. Use this day as an opportunity to bring out your best qualities, patience, diplomacy, listening and understanding. Imagine that your relationship with your relatives is a precious garden that needs careful tending. October 27th is a day when you need to be extra careful gardeners, avoiding sharp tools and acting with love and care. Remember that even the most difficult situations can be lessons that help us grow and become stronger. Let this day be an opportunity for you to deepen mutual understanding with your loved ones, learn to resolve conflicts constructively and appreciate the warmth of the family hearth. Believe in yourself, in your wisdom and in the power of love. You are the creators of your destiny, and even the most unfavorable astrological forecasts cannot prevent you from building harmonious and happy relationships with those you care about. Let this day become for you a day of victory over yourself and a step on the way to a happier and more harmonious life. With love and faith in you, your positive astrologer.